Job sets specify when personnel can apply for jobs happening within a specific time frame. This feature allows administrators to indicate when a range of jobs open rather than it being dictated solely by a rolling time frame in your site settings or choosing to indicate when individual jobs unlock. Note that eligibility requirements dictated by your rules and job security settings will always stay in place, even when using job sets. Rules can especially be helpful to use in conjunction with job sets to place restrictions on how many jobs personnel can apply for when bidding begins, ensuring that personnel do not pick up too many jobs at once. Job sets can be set up far in advance to make the management of job release easier for administrators and create predictability and fair access for personnel. Let's look at an example of a job set that locks all jobs in August until the bidding day of July 15th. A helpful analogy here is to imagine that you are opening a store containing all of your jobs posted in August. Personnel can see all of the jobs in your store through a window, but they will see a sign indicating that they will not be allowed into the store until July 15th. First, create a title for identifying your job set. The job start and end dates and times will define the date range of jobs you would like to lock. And the bid start and end dates and times will define when personnel can begin to apply for those jobs. Administrators can choose from four options on how the range of jobs become unlocked for active personnel. This is referred to as a job set's bidding type. The type fixed bid date is the simplest bid type, allowing all eligible personnel to begin bidding at the same time on July 15th. This is like allowing everyone to enter your store at the same time. The fixed bid type with a strict start and stop is useful when the bidding for your August jobs will happen slowly over a few days. This bidding type allows you to create something like store hours that allows everyone into the store at once, but only during certain hours like 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Both fixed bid options require no further action and can just be built in advance and left to run automatically for each month. The type for seniority creates an ordered queue of personnel outside of your store. This order is created by personnel seniority numbers, listed under the menu Personnel and clicking Seniority. While true seniority is often just a number dictated by something like hire date or rank, this does not need to be used to create your order of personnel. If you would like to create your queue based on groups of people, seniority can be entered in multiples of ones, twos, and threes to achieve this. Additionally, custom columns created in your site settings to display data like the number of hours year to date can be used to generate your order. In setting up job sets for each month, administrators can reorder this queue before each bidding day by entering in new numbers or resetting the seniority to the updated information in custom columns. This option also allows you to indicate store hours in case the bidding will happen over multiple days. Once you've indicated how long the bidding will last, Power Details generates an apply time for each person in the queue by dividing the total bidding time by the number of seniority levels indicated. Personnel with the same seniority level will receive the same apply time. Similar to the seniority type, the random bid type creates an ordered list of personnel. The difference here is that the queue order is randomly generated. This is like pulling names out of a hat and placing the individual in your line. Once you've indicated how long that bidding will last, Power Details generates an apply time for each person in the queue by dividing the total bidding time by the number of active personnel in your site. In the case of seniority and random bid types, administrators can create an alert to send to personnel ahead of the bidding date to let them know when they will be able to start applying for jobs in August. Like the fixed bid types, these can be built in advance, but it is recommended to press the button to generate apply times only when closer to the actual bidding date. This way, your list will include your most recent personnel additions or updates to seniority. If personnel were to look at jobs in August while they are still locked by your job set, the apply status on the job will either read the date that jobs unlock in the case of fixed bid types, or their specific apply time generated in a seniority or random bid type. On the date and time your bidding begins, personnel will be able to start applying for jobs according to that bid type. Note that in queue based types of seniority or random, personnel are not kicked out of the store after their apply time has ended. They are only joined by a fellow coworker, and the competition for jobs slightly increases. To prevent those in the beginning of the queue from applying for too many jobs at once, rules can be used to place limitations. A common example of this might be to only allow a maximum of one application per hour or allowing personnel to only be assigned to 5 jobs total for that upcoming month. See our video on rules for more information on how these can be built and how they can be automatically or manually disabled after bidding has ended. After your job set bidding has ended, applications can continue as normal. Any job posted for the time frame already bid upon will be opened automatically. Or you can choose to use the locking mechanism on an individual job to release it at a certain date and time.